Hey everyone, Coops here from the Whole Box and Dice. Amonket spoilers early. Yes, please. The hype train is leaving the station. So much. New mechanics, new cards, reprints, Planeswalker decks, game day promos, buy box promos, playmats, you name it. We are starting to get our hands on it and it all looks amazing so far. Let's jump straight into it with the buy a box promo. Actually, no, I'm going to start off with legitimately useful end of a booster pack token cards, little punch out cards. They've got -1/-1 counters, so goodbye snakes. I can see why that card didn't get banned now. They've got embalm tokens and exerted tokens and brick tokens. Sad we're not playing with Lego, but it's probably better for the soles of our feet. Where am I going to use -1/-1 counters, you ask? Well, let me show you the buy a box promo. This is Archfiend of Ifnir, the flying demon for 5, 3 generic double black. He's a 5/4. Whenever you cycle, yes, cycle is back. Crank that Innistrad value back up to 10, or discard another card. Put -1/-1 counter on each creature your opponent controls, and it has cycling of 2 as well. Cycling's back. For players that haven't played with it, this mechanic is nuts. It's super fun. It's definitely going to bring some diversity into Standard if this can find a home. Everyone's happy already. Everyone, big tick. Awesome work. Like this as a buy box promo. Like this as a card. Like that -1/-1 counters are now a thing as well. Some of those pesky little 1 toughness creatures. You're dead. You are absolutely dead. Now, brick counters. What am I going to do with these? No, we are not building Trump's wall, but we are building pyramids. This is the Oracle's Vault. It is an artifact for 4. Pay 2, tap it. Exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. Put a brick counter on Oracle's Vault, and then tap it, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play the card without paying its mana cost. Activate this ability only if you have 3 or more brick counters on Oracle's Vault. Love this card. Love the brick counters. That's just super cool. We'll pop them out, put them on my little Oracle's Vault. But the fact that you can reveal the card in your opponent's upkeep, for example, like I said, at the start of their turn, and then I've got to the end of turn if I want to play it. I really, really like that. I love that once you get the counters on it, you only have to get up to 3. We've got Morphist Revolutionary. We've got the Snake, even though I think the Snake's done. I've got the blue thing as well. It's not the Aether Swooper. It's something else. Sky Ship Plunderer, maybe. If there's a card here that says that, good old tick for the memory. This looks super fun. I'm excited. It's like a non-broken version of Aetherworks Marvel. I like that you've got until end of turn. I like that you don't have to sack it either once you've got that 3rd brick counter on it. Super cool, big tick, awesome use of the new mechanics and new counters that we're going to be seeing in Amonket. Game day, what are we looking at? Hella cool playmat, worthy champion, really, really digging this. Except for the fact that the guy looks like he could be dying or about to get stabbed. That's probably the only thing that I'm not super fun for, but we definitely want a worthy champion playmat. Sorry, Ajani, you'll be getting the flick if we can get our hands on one of these. That looks super cool. But what cards are we playing for on game day? Glad you asked. We have Yugi's brother, the True Heart Duelist, Human Warrior for 2, can block an additional creature each combat with Embalm of 3, it's 2/2, and Glory Bringer for 5, 3 generic double red, the Flying Haste 4/4 Dragon, and you can exert it when he attacks, which deals 4 damage to a creature and opponent controls. What's Embalm? What's Exert? Well, let me tell you, Embalm is kind of like Flashback, so once it goes to your graveyard, during one of your main phases only, you pay the cost, you get it back as a token form. Exactly the same, still a 2/2, same with the abilities as far as we can see. There's going to be a token for every single one of these cards as well. That's insane. So there's a whole bunch of tokens to collect in this set. Although on the punch card, you'll remember there's like 2 exert to 1 embalm. I mean, yeah, 2 exert to 1 embalm. So I think that probably shows you the ratio of cards that's going to be out there, or the likelihood that you're probably going to need them. But knowing doing like tokens and stuff, there's not going to be enough for that, so that'll be hilarious. And then Glory Bringer, what an awesome name. Is Mono Red back? Is this a thing? Because Exert looks amazing. If you can give this thing Vigilance, it never taps, because Exert is, and I love this quote in the article, it's a little tired after exerting itself. It needs to take a nap. Well, if you have Vigilance, you never have to tap it, so no nap time for you, Glory Bringer. Play him, get in for 4 damage, ping something off that's causing you some issues. Absolutely love this card. Awesome game day promo. You have outdone yourself, Wizards. So we like the playmat, minus the possibly getting stabbed from behind bit. I really like Embalm, Exert. This set is shaping up to be something super, super cool. I mentioned reprints. I mentioned welcome decks, Planeswalker decks. We're seeing Lily and Gideon for the first time. The graphics are pretty shoddy, so I'm not going to throw them up. Interesting. They're pretty Planeswalker deck, ishy, whatever the end of that word should be. They're just big, expensive Planeswalkers that kind of have cool endgame effects, but they're not really viable kind of thing. So fingers crossed to see what the real Gids and Lily looks like in the set. But guys, they have had some amazing reprints and some amazing cards with some awesome creature types. Let me show you now quickly. Did you want jackals, but jackals crossed with, I don't know, zombies? Tick. What about minotaur zombies? Also tick. What about awesome limited cards? 6 mana, 4/4 flying drakes that you can bounce a creature back to your opponent's hand when you play them? Also tick. Gravedigger reprint with amazingly cool looking art. This will look sick in foil. You want a cat, it's not really any good, but hey, it's a cat. Got to appeal to your target market. Spidery Grasp with some really awesome cards that are going to be in the welcome decks and are going to be in Amonket. But let me spotlight this one for you guys. For 2 mana at instant speed, 1 generic, 1 red, Fling is back. And oh my golly gosh, this card is nuts. This card's nuts for a couple of ways. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it up on the screen for you. Fling is, as an additional cost to cast Fling, sack a creature. Fling deals damage equal to sacrifice creature's power to target creature or player. Now, here at the Whole Box and Dice, we are all for jank. We are all for jank. We put up recently a Construct, Fumarole, Electrostatic Pummeler deck that makes huge creatures. It sometimes has an issue with going through for trample damage. Not anymore. Not anymore. You've got giant 10/10 Colossuses in the format. You have some huge creatures that you can fling, but none other. One of the very first decks we did, Boat, SRAM, Siege Modification. On turn 4, in a red-white deck, you have about 3 trample spells, not including Ride Down, to go through for damage over the top. So on turn 3, you've swung in with a 10/11 first striker, and maybe they haven't removed it. They've certainly lost a creature, or they've taken 10. Next turn, you've gone in for another 10 plus whatever pump trample damage, and then just in case that wasn't enough, let's say you do have Ride Down in your hand. Destroy the creature, you've picked up trample, they've just taken 10. That's a problem. Now, with my last 2 mana, I'll now fling you, sacking the boat, dealing 10 damage. Or they wait till the next turn, they fatal push the boat, fling in response, still take 10. You can do crazy stuff with this. You can, especially for the vehicle decks, you can crew your vehicles, they're getting destroyed for whatever reason because they're destroying target artifact. Fling them. Just get extra value off these cards. Fling is insane. I can't wait to fling a boat at someone because that is sure as heck going to hurt. But guys, that is... Guys and girls, that's about it. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I was so pumped for Amonket. I love the whole Trial of the Gods Egypt. All the art looks amazing. Can't wait to see where they keep going with this. Embalm looks super, super funky. As long as we can interact with the graveyard, that's going to be amazing. I also am really excited to see a spider because I've been working on that Mimic Spider deck. So if you could just make a 1-drop spider, like a 1/1 Death Touch spider, that would just be... Please. That would be amazing, but Amonket looks incredible. The Buy a Box promo looks awesome. Got some huge things coming up. Eternal Masters booster box. Can we flip it opening? Not just 5 packs, a whole box this time. What are we going to pull? What are we going to pull? Come check us out on Twitter. Hit us up in the comments. What are you excited for Amonket? Is there any spoilers that you've just gone, big old tick, I am in 100% for this set? I would love to know. Subscribe, like, all the usual YouTube stuff. I've been Coops. This is the Whole Box and Dice. Peace.